tallest building in the United States, One World Trade Center. Looking glorious tonight as we come to you from New York. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. You'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, the Knicks have young talent and some promising draft picks. For that reason, they feel they're well positioned to trade for a star if one becomes available. The Knicks front office member described that as the best path for them. Guys in the Big Apple, there is little patience for a long rebuild.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Thursday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Night you played in.
Oh, Kevin, you're bringing games, but man, oh man, I'll never.
Here's Robinson.
Offensive rebounds is Julius Randle.
Here's Hayward. Here is Skinny. He's covered by Ball.
Up the season series against them last year, they really did have the upper hand.
Here's Hayward. Robinson left side. Darden the pass to Randle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randle's got his second bucket of the night.
So creative on offense. Randle getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
Ball for three. Hayward.
Coverage pay.
Skinny the pass to Randle. In the first, approaching 3 minutes played. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
And the call. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges with it. Out defended by Randle. The kick out to Rozier. It's good from long range.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've loves the limelight. And talk about playing small. Last year, Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own.
5 on the clock. Robinson. And Rozier pulls it down. Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
And of course, Rozier played a fair amount of off guard before he
paid off. Rozier's become a much...
And the Hornets making a change here. Fournier is checked in.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field for 50%. Here's Barlow. Here's Barrett. Now the pass to Skinny. 20 feet out. And good. And it takes a nice iron and down. Skinny's got 5. Charlotte trailing. Kicks to Fournier.
D was doing there, clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Skinny the pass to Darden. Here's Barlow. Charlotte's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ball with a wide open look. Here's Zeller, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Darden. Passes it to Rob. By Charlotte. Zeller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw.
They hit about 75% of their free throws.
Knicks trail by 3. Here is Skinny. He's got 7. Good. Skinny's got 9.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's Charlotte leading by a point. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the... Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win, and my teammates have been great. I've been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider, guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And New York looking at who they've got. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Payton is out there with Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. By 1. Lets the 3 fly. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
You wonder if R.J. Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now that's some high. Barrett has a high ceiling. Their last winning season was back in 20. To make headlines going forward.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
And Robinson throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the. And Barrett's father playing for the Canadian national team as well as playing overseas. And Brent, as you know, his mother, a nationally ranked sprinter.
Yeah. DNA and lineage around a multitude of sports, and it really helps to be a
patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and stolen by Zeller. To the paint with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Barrett the pass to Darden. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Washington. The Knicks with the lead, and here they come. Here's Robinson. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Monk now guarded by Monk. Barrett against Graham. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. And the Hornets lead by 1. Some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there to get these men to buy in.
Skinny is checked in for Peyton. And then for Charlotte, Gordon Hayward. Terry Rozier comes in for Malik Monk. And Ball subbed in for Devontae Graham. Ball not as good. Washington's got 4 points this quarter.
Good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful. They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Ball, the pass to Washington. New York leading by 3. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great concentration from Robinson there. Good work to accept the contact and then keep working. Fans looking for any ray of hope, and it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton
the stats for Robinson. Good season for him last year. First in field goal percentage, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And last year, and it's Washington missing. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get to the cross half court in time.
Lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
Here, Bridges checks in. Hornets trail by 6. Rozier looking around. Rozier's got his second basket of the night. Second and third free throws tonight. For New York, a shot missing, and New York will come.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. And a lot of fans in New York can't remember the last 2 decades one playoff series victory.
Hasn't been pretty. I think that's the time Allen Houston hit that shot and he pumped his fist at half court. He's about to turn 50. He's older than me.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Rozier, the shot by Hayward, wide, capitalized.
what Hayward is out here to do. He's a hand flush.
They're going for the throw.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around. That'll be a critical skill moving forward.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 7.
Just reliable.
Skin.
The defenders have got to start putting on body.
Evan Fournier's checked in for the Hornets. Devontae Graham comes in for Ball. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 7, and it's Graham missing. Fast break, here we go. Randle down low. He's covered by Zeller, and Randle throws it down.
And how about Randle just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get a shot off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Tipped away. Stolen by Robinson. Garden, the pass to Skinny. Yep, that one goes in there. Skinny's got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Randle with the bucket.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Sinks that one from the post. 24 points for Skinny.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
There's the pass to Graham. Out to Hayward. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Hayward's got 9.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Fournier.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
And it goes down 2 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Hornets trail by 10. Passes it to Zeller. And here's Hayward. He's got 9. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
And the foul on Skinny. That will be foul number 5 on him.
and that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Washington's checked in for Cody Zeller, and Monk's subbed in for Devontae Green. Fournier dishes to Monk. Hayward kicks to Rozier. Picked his pocket. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Randall with the bucket. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stop.
And looking to get this team fired up, and Hayward does just that. Everybody on that bench likes to see him attacking the basket.
Here is Skinny. Up in time. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's the New York Knicks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Hornets trail by 12. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Skinny, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And it's in there. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene. College career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
And that one is good.
Robinson stretching his limits on that play from the mid-range.
Hornets trail by 16. And that one, good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got turned on that one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And the Hornets call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Daniels is checked in for the Hornets. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And Robinson comes to help. Ball, the pass to Fournier. Poked away. Clock at 6. Ball against Robinson. Ball no good. New York leading by 16. Here's Garden. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Fournier.
There's a tremendous demand in the NBA right now for the kind of build that R.J. Barrett gives you at that guard position. So sturdy, so strong, and he has a chance to be one of the best guards in the league for many years to come.
And Brent, some breathless comparisons for R.J. Barrett. People throwing out names like Grant Hill and Tracy McGrady.
I mean, that's a ton of optimism around names like that. But this young player has a drive and a will. And I think he has the kind of composure to show you what he's made of. And if it reaches anywhere near those other players, Kevin, he's going to have one heck of a career.
2 shots. First one falls for him. And so Zeller nails both of them. New York leading by 17. Pass to Darden. He dishes it to Randall. Lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 21.
You wonder if the coaching staff is encouraging these kind of nights and aggressive play from Randall to take over.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Monk dishes to Zeller. Bridges against Randall. Bridges misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names. Headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And, Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
The Knicks leading by 16. Skinny the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Charlotte calls timeout. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game. Ball.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he could be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
Robinson with the block. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Charlotte. Six on the shot clock. Hayward goes in.
Like watching Randall get down, use that frame, and use those feet to move around defensively.
And ball comes to help. Robinson finds Barrett. And that one drops for him. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That's his first foul. .115 left in the fourth quarter. Now here is Martin. Tight defense. Monk. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Darden. Now the dish to Robinson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Fast break now for Charlotte. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
You love the pressure he's putting on them at that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Now here's McDaniels. Burks covering. A shot by McDaniels. No good. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Kicks it to Noel. Payton left side. 6 to shoot. And it's Noel missing. Here's Charlotte. Here's Monk. Unable to get that one. Down low. Here's Toppin. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Impressive job. Coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on and getting you going. Fully on display here.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the